Hello, bloggers. This is VVFoxySolution.net. And I was wondering, are you upside down in unforgiveness? Today we're going to do a mirror. Well, I actually did a mirror section where you look in the mirror, and I'm going to do 3 topics at a time, and you forgive yourself. Otherwise, you might be upside down in unforgiveness. Let's not be that way. It's a new year. The first thing I forgive myself for is being sick. I am a disabled veteran. I've been dealing with episodes of illnesses since the late 80s and not knowing why I get sick. I won't go into all of my oddities, but it's been quite frightening. And for the longest period of time when I would get sick, I thought I was pregnant. Trust me, as a disabled veteran who went into the armed forces running 10 miles a day on a bad day, getting up at the crack of dawn and doing all sorts of soldiering, I was not jockeying for the position as a disabled veteran. And I don't believe any of the disabled veterans I know were or have been happy that they're disabled. Under no circumstances. We just don't commit to that mindset. With that being said, I again forgive myself for being sick. It's just been a burden. The second thing I forgive myself for is being so sick and in pain. I would oftentimes be laying in the bed crying, eating pain medication like it was candy, and then being in more pain because the side effects was just as painful as dealing with exposure to Agent Orange or unknown chemicals. It's been a frightening ride. I'm sure you're wondering, what is she talking about? Agent Orange, unknown chemicals. Well, being exposed to unknown chemicals or Agent Orange or nerve gas, it's like taking 10 cans of Raid spray, the strongest stuff on the shelves, going into a closet, spraying the Raid into your face and on your body, and waiting for the results, which would be very, very negative. As the can states that, I am not suggesting to do this at home. I'm just trying to get America to understand some of the issues that disabled vets go through, oftentimes when they don't even look disabled. But I am brave enough to show you a couple of pictures also on my next blog about forgiving myself for being ill, so you can say, oh my God, which is what I've often had to do. What helped me get out of the bed was a friend who, unfortunately, he's in his early 70s now, but years ago, his wife died, and his grief was so overwhelming, he became depressed, and he is bedridden. He literally doesn't get out of the bed, not even to use the bathroom. I'm like, wow. So when I would visit him and try to cheer him up and bring some light to the darkness that he was dealing with and in, I realized I've got to get myself together. I can't go on like this, only operating when I feel up to it. I literally operate over mind over matter, in pain, and I just breathe and deal with it today. What has really helped me is my holistic doctors who just simple things, reading, blogging. I had to take speech classes to learn how to talk. Cooking, gardening, going out, having a good time, comedy, just laughing. Even though sometimes I wanted to cry, I just refused to do it. My friend who is dealing with the medical plight of bedriddenness, being in the bed, has helped me overcome that. Additionally, I was fortunate enough to have my poopsie guy with me, babysitting him, and I fell asleep while he was watching his YouTube Peppa Pig Georgie Buddy. So I kept hearing someone say, "Mother dear, get up. Mother dear, get up." And I'm like, Mother dear, get up. I was like, oh my God, it's Poopsie Guy. So he needed me to help him fix Peppa Pig and get Georgie back on. So I did. And after that day, every time I'm trying to get out of bed, I hear my Poopsie Guy, "Mother dear, get up. Mother dear, get up." I am so thankful that I have such a wonderful alarm clock. God is such an awesome wonder, the way He blesses us when we're having our challenges of whatever we've gone through or going through in our life. Moving on, the third thing that I have to forgive myself for is the disease to please. I had a friend, we were both wanting to get houses. I found a housing program that would provide the resources to get a house, keep the house, and just create long-term residency. I stepped away from what I was doing and started helping her 100% to get the house. She was able to qualify to go look at a group of houses and make a choice. She didn't have gas money, so me and another friend used our last money to give to her for gas so we could go help her pick out a house. We were waiting for her and she never showed up. And that killed my disease to please. I had to learn you can take the horse to the well, but you can't make him drink the water. This is part 1 on self-discovery, being able to thrive when you're going through challenges. More to come in part 2. Please like this, give a comment, share, and subscribe to ViviFoxySolution.net, which is my blog. Peace and blessings. Stay safe out there and love each other, because life is really sweet and time is very short.